Hey, what it do, fellas?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, long time no here, man.
No, man. What the hell
man,
going on, DC Slim?
Are you calling
Hey,
her?
look.
Are you calling her the Bojangle, or are you calling her to be real?
Nah, man, I'm gonna call here and be real, and I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna be calm, and I'm gonna chill, cause I'm tired of everybody just agreeing on the same thing. Y'all move the goalposts on this Angel Reese thing. Y'all doing what white people doing. So
why we gotta
about,
keep calling? All right, go ahead.
Hold up, listen. Let's see what I mean. What I mean by white people, I mean the media. I say media.
Well, say the media. They say the media.
Yeah, you're right.
And don't say white
you're
people.
Right. You're
we
right.
got.
I apologize for that. Yeah, but listen to this. Okay, we understand that Angel Reese has been dogged out by white people. I'm really getting tired of people talking about that. You know what this whole thing is about? Watch this. I didn't hear you play her press conference.
Okay.
See, we're clowning her for that. Okay, so don't see what's killing me with Snake Face. I like that name, Eric. That's a vicious name, Snake Face, right? So the reason why everybody talking now, she lost. Oh, you can't rub it in and then go out there and say in your own words, you've been sexualized. But
wait, slow down, DC. Hold on, no, DC. Slow down. Well, why we keep saying I don't like the word you can't. Like, why can't she go to the podium and be asked a question and then get emotional?
You ready for this?
No, Slim.
Why you don't let LeBron do it?
Wait. I've never. If LeBron ever went to the podium and cried?
Listen, let's do. You ain't let me finish
that board though.
I was trying to land this plane for you.
All right, land the plane. But I got questions. Go ahead.
All right, what I'm saying is, Acho was making a point on the press conference, not her being black, not all of the white stuff. See, the media done created this just to get y'all to watch the playoffs.
That's true.
This ain't what this about.
Okay.
What this is about is her. Now watch this. I keep hearing everybody say she's a young lady. She this, bro. She taking pictures in 2-piece bikinis.
What they got? Hold on. What they got to do with the LA Times? What they got to do with the article?
Listen, but the article is not about the press conference. See, you just did it again. I'm talking about what people are talking about is about what the statements that she made after the game. I agree with you.
What was the
everything
statement?
else about this?
What was the
statement was she said she's been sexualized. She started what she did was she went to the excuse bucket after she lost.
Wait.
Excuse. Wait, DC Slim. Excuse for what? Yeah. What was she excusing?
Listen,
I
understand she's a young lady.
No, Slim.
Take that loss.
Slim. Listen.
Why don't nobody want to agree with that?
Listen, DC Slim.
Because it's wrong.
What made you think that she didn't take the loss on the chin?
Because once again, I don't think y'all seeing this. Dog, she walk around like she big time. Am I lying?
No, they don't have anything to do with it. Slim, answer the question. Wait, calm down. Slim, calm down. Calm down so I don't have to mute you. Calm down.
My bad. This got me frustrated. My bad, homie.
I got you, but I got to ask a question.
Yeah.
This is what this is what you're obligated to do as an athlete when you lose. You lose in grace. And that means you're not going to be fussing at the referees, blaming the referees, doing all this stuff, right? These are the things that people do when they lose and they're sore losers, right? They go to the podium and complain about the referee and say that's called giving an excuse why you lost. Or you go to the podium and say you lost for some other reason, like LeBron showing up with a whole cast on his arm, right? Or while you on the court, you throw your mouthpiece like Steph Curry did when he felt like he was getting cheated. Angel Reese didn't do it. No, stop, Slim. I'm talking.
And she fouled out of the game. She had every reason to do that if she wanted to make an excuse, but that's not what happened.
That's not what happened. And she fouled out on a play that wasn't a charge, and they called it for a charge. So my point is this. All the things, the way you're supposed to behave on the court when you're losing, she did properly. Then after you lose, you're supposed to go and dap up everybody on that thing. Isaiah Thomas didn't do that to Jordan. He walked out before the daggone game was over. Angel Reese did not do that. She went and gave her a hug. She whispered something in her ear. They asked her at the post game, "What did you whisper?" I told her, "You're a great player and go win."
Go
right?
win.
That's what she said. She came to the podium. I seen Cam Newton after the Super Bowl lose. So a loser didn't even show up to the podium. got criticized for that. She showed up and took her questions. She's taking her losses like a grown woman on the chin.
Exactly. And she did not even cry over the loss. She cried because the reporters asked her teammates what type of person she is. And her teammates, which was Flau'jae and Haley Van Leaf, came to her defense about all of the things that they have been saying about her in the media and said that y'all don't know her. She is a loving person. She's a great teammate. And in those moments is when she cried.
And not for nothing, she said she's been sexualized. Is that true? Yes. She's had hate. Yes. She's had death threats. Yes. Everything that she said happened to her. She said that as a cautionary tale. Like, listen, you don't have to do that to athletes if you don't like them or whatever. You don't have to do that. And the sexualization. Listen, if she wants to pose in magazines and do all that, cool. Hey, she's trying to get her bag. That don't mean that when she in her own private life, hold up. It don't mean that when she's in her private life that it's okay for somebody to say, "Ooh, I want to you." Like that. That doesn't make it okay.
Right. Now, go ahead, Chris.
And I just want to add, the media tends to forget to keep the main thing, right? The sports media right there says sports media. So what they should be focusing on is the sports at hand, right? So what happened was we just had a basketball game, a Final Four game between Iowa and LSU. Everything that you have directed criticism-wise about any of the players should have been about the game, right? Why did you could critique, should she have fouled out or not? Was it a charge? Was it not a charge? Whatever. But like I said, keep the main thing. But a lot of these people are going in and they're bringing race into it. They bring in how she acts as a person, supposedly, outside of the game of basketball, right? That's not keeping the main thing. She is a basketball player first, right? So, and if you are sports media, then not first, but like in the world of sports media, right? In the world of sports media, she's a basketball player. And as your job as a sports media person, you need to be inquiring about everything basketball. Not everything.
Hold on, Chris. Let me address this comment. But have you seen how she dresses though? The only outfit that matters when you're discussing her as a basketball player is that LSU
purple and gold
uniform. How she dressed doesn't matter.
It don't matter. I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm gonna let DC finish his point. All right. So this is the last thing. This is what's going on. I just button it up for you. They don't like Angel Reese. They don't like that she taunted their favorite player or a player that represents them or a player that plays that makes them proud. They don't like that she beat her and taunted her, right? But that's not enough for you to come out and hate her. So you're gonna find anything imperfect about her which you can use and say, okay, that's why I'm doing it. Like when you just oppose it and say Caitlyn was taunting her opponents as well. They was like, yeah, but Angel Reese did it after the game, so that means that I can say these things about her. Or they say, have you seen the way she dressed? Or have you seen her what she wears on this magazine cover? Or have you seen how she do whatever you say you want to say? And they're blaming it on that, but that's not the real reason. And we know that. We've seen hate and we've seen racism before. We know exactly what it is. I don't allow people to come up here and try to explain to me some other thing when I know it's not the real thing, right? I'm trained for this. This is what I do every day for my profession. I know about this stuff.
In case y'all didn't know, this is his job.
This is my job. This is not my job. This is my career. And I'm an expert at it. And I observe everything. I study everything when it deals with any type of biases, racial, anything. This is what I do. I know what that is. I know what that is. But let me let DC go. Let me go ahead.
This is
hey, look, fellas, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? This is why I don't watch YouTube no more. That's not what we talking about. Y'all went completely left.
No, you went completely left. You went completely left. You went completely left. I'm not about to let you come over here and hijack the show. It's 5 people on this panel. You're not gonna come over here and hijack the show, DC Slim.
What this is what I want to say. Okay, first of all, Jamel Thomas, why was she because of the way she dresses, you got a mama? So if your mama put on a short skirt, does that mean I can go up to her and smack her on her behind?
She could be butt naked walking down the street. It doesn't give you the right to grab her butt.
So listen to this. Remember when Jenny Buss did that naked pose on the magazine?
Zero.
And then she complained about owners pinching her butt in when they have owners meetings.
Absolutely.
That's not acceptable. I don't care. You can't say, did you see her on that butt naked pose? I should be able to pinch her on her butt. That makes no sense.
That is saying because a woman has on a short skirt, I should be allowed to do what grope and do all of the things that I want to do to her, and that's just not the truth. That's not the truth.
At the end of the day, women should be able. At the end of the day, women should be able to be comfortable and expressing the love that they have for their own body without having to feel like dealing with consequences from men thinking that they are entitled to that said body.
Y'all gonna let Diddy take it just because you ain't got no shirt on when you playing basketball.
Exactly. Jamel Thomas, well, I don't understand what you are saying, because the two things that you brought up were the fact of how she dresses and what she wears, and saying when she said that she's being sexualized. You can sexualize a woman no matter what she wears, and that's not okay, bro. I don't care what it is that you feel like she did. As far as that, she did not tell you to say the things that I want to do this to her, I want to say that to her. At the end of the day, you can't do that. You can't do that. So it doesn't matter what you feel like she may have done to invite that. She didn't say those words. That's just like if we talk about graping someone, and I said grape. You can't just say, "Hey, man, she was standing over there looking at me. Look what she was look what she had on." You can't do that type of stuff.
That's what messed up the Freaknik. See,
that's exactly what messed up the Freaknik. Shout out Freaknik and watch that documentary on Hulu.
And well, that's part of what messed it up.
That's half.
There's some drug use that had something to do with that too.
I'll put it like this: just because an exotic dancer is an exotic dancer doesn't automatically mean that she's going home with you.
Exactly. That's a great point.
Hold on. Depending on how much you tip. It depends on how much I tip.
Nah, man. We have to stop letting people's freedoms, whatever they choose to do. You can flip it. Just because someone is attracted to the same sex doesn't mean they're attracted to you. Like we have to stop letting what someone else does bother us in a way that it shouldn't, or excite us in a way that it shouldn't. You have to control yourself at all times, sir or ma'am, whoever you are. You know what I mean?
This man said, when a woman wears something, we look, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with looking. But basing
the difference is, listen.
Go ahead.
You go to a nightclub right now. There's 100 women wearing whatever. Look at all of them. Sure, go ahead, whatever. The moment you touch one of them, or the moment you go up to them and say, "Hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z to you," you're 100% wrong.
I don't understand why this is so hard.
100% wrong. And plus, not to speak on real players don't even do no shit like that.
Exactly, man. Come on, man. We gotta have that.
That's some lame ass shit anyway. Ain't no lame ass nigga. Who the fuck you walking up to a girl, you touching her, or you saying something? Nigga, that ain't no player shit. Where the fuck they do that at?
It's straight up, E.
No, you might want to approach it with a compliment. And pardon me, man, you look amazing.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
Do you mind if I buy you a drink? And if she says
I ain't buying you shit, you look amazing.
No,
and buy both. Let her come find you.
But if you trying to speak game, do you mind if I buy you a drink? And if she says no, you enjoy the rest of your night and keep it pushing, because I guarantee you, it's at least 100 other women in that club. So find another one.
And listen. If you got in there for free and I had to pay a dub to get in, no one's getting a drink off me. You already a dub up. You a dub up. You win a drink. You win it.
You might get a compliment. That's about it. I'm with you, Jay.
Yeah, buy me a drink. Shit.
All right. Can we?
Let's go to the next.
Let's go.
Hopefully we got through this.
I mean, DC Slim hung up on us, man. Should I call him back?
No, I don't know.
No.
I want to hear him out, because people in the comments said I always cut DC Slim off, and I want to be fair.
Okay,
hey, man, listen. I just want to keep the show online.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours, man. We only got one more topic. It's gonna take 15 minutes with no call-ins, man. I just want to hear my brother out. Hey, DC Slim, I apologize, brother. Hey, but you hung up on me though, big dog. That's messed up.
Look. Listen, I'm good on the YouTube game. I tried to like this.
Yeah, but go ahead with your comment though. Uninterrupted
my
though.
comment is basically Y'all moving the goalposts. Stop protecting her just because she black. We got black clowns, man. You can't protect every last one of them. You can't. She lost the game. Her first words were, "I feel like I'm being racist.
That's not true.
Like y'all are being sexualized." Why did she say sexualized after the game? She's being clowned for crying, for acting like a big girl when she ain't no big girl. Let's be real, man. Stop. I hate when people play the race card. Man, we know these white people don't like us. I'm tired of us always coming on shows like this, you actually giving them credit. You praising them, giving them more power when you do that. We don't even need to be talking about fools and clowns like LeBron and, just saying race all the time. This ain't got nothing to do with race. Man, she's exploiting herself. She makes millions of dollars. She's a public figure. Dog, she's all good on criticism. I can say what I want about her, even if she's black. She's an entertainer. We do it all the time about LeBron. All the other people you like.
I agree.
Let him go ahead, bro. Let him go ahead. You finished, DC?
Nah, it ain't. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Look, like I told you, man, I love the show, dog. But it can't be one-sided all the time.
Let me say something.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
DC, bro, you know you are a dog. You already know that. But I think some things that you said in what you just said are absolutely untrue. Because
hold up, wait a minute. You saw the press conference though, bro. That's not untrue. Okay. She said she's being sexualized. She takes the pictures on Instagram half naked. Who's doing that?
What they got to do with LA Times and everything? The things that was done to her was done before this game that she lost.
Yes.
So it's not. They're not saying that to her because she lost. They're saying that to her because she won and taunted Caitlin Clark. Let's get that straight.
Fellas, I think Ocho is a full-fledged coon, okay? Just so you know. But what he said right there, he was on point. He wasn't talking about the race.
No, he wasn't.
He's trying to say, if you're going to show everybody up all the time, don't come up here crying. Y'all was in the military.
But DC, those two things are not connected, though.
Those not connected.
Her taunting people and her crying are not connected. She's not crying because she lost. She's not crying because she got taunted.
Ruined her. That crime ruined her career. You understand what I'm saying?
DC Slim, do you understand? Do you understand that Caitlin Clark was crying as well after she lost last year?
I don't care about Caitlin.
No, but do you understand
Caitlin
that?
Clark ain't popular like her.
Do you understand that?
Man,
whoa, okay.
Get it, but what I'm trying to say is Caitlin Clark ain't pretty enough to get that fame. Y'all ain't even talking about the South Carolina girls who get more racial stuff than Snakeface. If you're gonna keep it 100, keep it 100. Don't keep it
we don't feel that, DC.
Listen, bro. For you to say, there's a couple of things that you said that were absolutely 100% false, DC, and you are dog. So at the end of the day, we're gonna keep it 100 with you. One, you said that the first thing that she said was that she was sexualized. In context, if you watch the press conference, they weren't even asking her a question when she began to cry.
Okay.
They weren't asking her.
Why did she say sex? Well, just answer that. Why did she talk about sex during a press
because
conference
DC Slim,
basketball game?
First of all, DC Slim, she answered several questions before that. When they get, and she wasn't crying when they asked her that. I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question, right? So once she was already through several questions, when they asked her something that actually made her tear up, I think she teared up because Flo J had said something real touching for her, right? And she got a lot of emotions going through her, and she started tearing up, and she wanted to explain why she was crying, and she listed off several things, not just being sexual things. She listed off a lot of things that she was going through.
She's a woman, man.
No,
hey, listen.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with protecting the woman?
What I'm saying
what's wrong with protecting the woman?
Don't do it for the pretty ones, dog.
What's wrong with protecting the woman?
Angel Reese is a sexual object that can play ball. That's why she's popular.
So you Google her pictures because I haven't seen them. I haven't seen her outside of an LSU uniform.
Listen, I done liked a few of them two-piece shots.
Keeping it
real. You know what I'm saying? And me looking at her do that, right?
I'm gonna tell you
video for rappers.
Can we say why she? Can we say why she?
You hear right quick? You did exactly what she said that she was feeling just now, bro. And I'm gonna keep it a thou wow with you. That was crazy for you to say. That was outlandish for you to say. And I think you need to think about the context that you are putting on this college student. Probably just
you put yourself, dog. She's a young college. Do you know any college girls that take pics like her?
Yeah, yes. Hold on, yes. The Cavender twins from Miami.
But guess what?
No. Yes, they are as popular. They got a multi-million-dollar contract with WWE. The Cavender twins from Miami.
Okay, do they get treated racist? Do you think they get treated racist? Why is Angel Reese so important? Please, somebody explain that to me.
What?
I just watched the white girl cooker.
Ask the LA Times that.
I don't hear talk about that. We talk about how she cooked the white girl, but you won't talk about how the white girl cooked her and got her up that joint crying.
Why not?
Reese cold and bird to black people,
DC, my brother in Christ. DC,
I just want to see if we can keep our sponsors. That's all I'm trying to do.
Hey, it's a lot of anger behind DC. Hey, DC, thanks for the call. We're gonna let Funky Town go. Go ahead, Funky Town. All right.
Peace. Hey, brothers, I'm back.
What's up?
What say? Hey, so look, and for everybody that was, hold on, Funky Town. For everybody that was in the comments saying, "Let DC cook," why you won't let him talk? It's because he's saying stuff that's untrue that we're trying to address, and he's angry on the panel, and we don't operate like that. But go ahead, Funky Town.
Go ahead, Funky Town.
No, it's not. I understand completely why you all were being as patient as you were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that dude was. He gonna call up there talking about y'all moving the goalposts, and all he did was move the goalposts.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ends up speaking in the language of sexualizing. I mean, bottom line, it don't matter who the woman is. It don't matter what the race of the woman is. It don't matter or any person for that matter. You don't need to be sexualizing anybody. Look, from what I understand, from all the stuff the girl gone through this year, she hasn't even been able to go to class physically because of threats. Not because of harassment or anything. I talk about threats. Mm-hmm. She's had to go remote because she can't go to class. And she's not the only one. Matter of fact, in LSU, they I believe it was a white gymnast. She had the same situation. So it ain't just that. I mean, this stuff is real. And what people don't understand is when you sit there and you put some kind of, well, she wore this or she wore that. Do you understand that same person gonna sit there and talk about how backwards the Taliban is? But they're doing the same exact thought process that they do.
We as humans, we got to do better, man. I seen a text message where somebody was sexualizing an NBA star. Like, no, we just got to do better.
Well, it was Diddy.
Right? No, I don't know who it was, but in the text message, they said they would let LeBron beat whoever it was. Listen, we got to do better, man. We got to do better as humans.
We have to do better, but we got to. I mean, y'all. Hey, I don't want to tell anybody their business, and I know y'all know what y'all doing, and y'all got the patience of Job. But
I don't know if we got that much, but
hey, with this, I'm not saying what I really want to say because, like, that dude pissed me off. Like, he's got me upset because you gonna in this day and age, you gonna sit here and talk like our women. Listen, our women have been the most sexualized women on the planet. And in this place, in the wilderness of North America, our women, they had, a lot of people don't realize it. You know that there were more breeding plantations than there were actual plantations.
We about to go.
They had our women as brood mares. That's what they thought about us, right? There was an African woman who had a very voluptuous frame. They had it in the circus. I remember.
They stole her. I mean, that last comment that we had up there, man,
as a live human being.
Yeah. Hold on. Go ahead, Jay.
As a live human being.
That last comment we had up there, man, it really just irked me, and I really don't get irked at y'all because y'all not real people. But here's the thing, man. So she posted in a two-piece. So if your mother, your daughter, or your wife wears a two-piece to the beach, or if someone takes a picture of it, or she takes a picture of it and put it on Facebook, it's okay for any one of her male friends on Facebook to say, yo, I'm trying to beat. The answer is absolutely not.
Hey,
come on, man. Y'all.
Listen, my wife is Cuban.
Great
my
people.
wife is Afro-Cubana. Okay? My wife comes from a different culture than where I was raised. We met in Italy. You know, y'all been, I'm sure some of y'all been to Europe. You know how beaches roll in Europe?
Oh yeah, they knew, yeah.
Y'all been to beaches in Europe.
Yeah.
What happens to women's tops? What happens to women's tops at beaches?
They don't exist.
They don't have them.
Yeah.
Exactly. And but you know what else don't happen?
Ain't nobody touching them.
They can go walk and be as free as they want to be.
Nobody gonna stare or touch my wife.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly. Hey, Funky Town. Go ahead. You got 15 seconds. We got a lot of calls coming. I'm gonna try to get some more in here real quick.
No, I hear you. All I'm saying is, not like I said, not all kinfolk are kinfolk, and some people get their news from Fox News and whoever else, and they get stuff all twisted, and their brains are firing on half of a cylinder. So, like I said, y'all keep it up. Love what you're doing. Hit that like button.
Yeah, thanks, bro. LeBron Legacy Podcast said, "Is Clark better?" They won't debate on that, but we'll talk race and sexualism. Are you crazy? Yes, Clark is better.
Yeah,
you talking better. Nobody ever said she wasn't.
Why would we debate on something there's no debate about?
There's no debate. Yeah,
best college basketball player we've probably seen the last 2 years.
So, I just said she was my GOAT in college basketball.
Yeah,
we haven't said one negative thing about Clark. Only thing we're saying is the media and Emmanuel Acho and LA Times and Oberman and Barstool Sports and the First Lady all did her an injustice. That's the only thing we said. We're talking about what she's receiving from prominent sources and platforms is unfair and unjust. We haven't said anything about Clark in a negative way.
Absolutely. So when you say they, and it bothers me that your name is LeBron Legacy Podcast. I'm not even gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a bean. But at the end of the day, I don't understand what it is that early in your comment you said that the only reason we were talking about this is because Clark is better. The only reason we weren't referring to this, or the only reason we brought this up, is because Clark was better, and that's just not true. If you would have been here at the beginning of the podcast, we said that Caitlin Clark put on a superstar performance, like the superstar that she is.
It was a masterclass.
It was a master class. She did exactly what she was supposed to do. So at the end of the day, we can talk basketball all day because that's what we do anyway. We talk sports. We are more concerned with the sport than the person all the time. But it seems like the media is more concerned with the person. In this case, we're talking about Angel Reese, than the actual sport she plays, because even though they lost, she played great too. Like let's talk about the game. Talk about the game.
The main thing.
Yeah, you got some more calls. And this comment is crazy too. Is if Clark didn't win, everyone would have clowned her. No, we wouldn't. We didn't clown her last year when she lost.
She lost.
Like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Like, nobody's clowning, and nobody's clowning Angel because she's lost. Nobody clown Angel because she lost. They clown Angel because they don't like her, and they're using other things to as a smoke screen. This is just hate, bro. We're not dumb. All right, call on the line. Rod, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, man?
What's good? You got 45 seconds.
Okay, maybe y'all can help me out with this because ain't nobody, kind of mention it. And so I'm starting to think maybe I misunderstood it. The comparison he made was, say, if you do this, you can't do that. It was some kind of reference to a dog.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off more than anything.
Yeah.
And we know what a female dog is.
We can't help you out. No one knows what he was talking about, bro.
He don't even know what he was talking about.
That was dead wrong. That was dead wrong. I don't know if it was intentional or unintentional, but I took it. Hey, that's the part that really got up under my skin.
It was unintentional. It was unintentional. Nah, that's a cool guy. He has a good heart. I think a lot of times, man, we let our minds be clouded under the guise of sports when things that are happening that involve sports aren't sports related. Like, he's still trying to keep it sports, but there's a bigger conversation happening around him that he's not willing to look at. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I
think it was more of that than an indictment of who he is as a human.
Yeah, look. So you got look. Hold on, Rod. You got to look at this. Anytime you get a situation in America that's dealing with race, especially the black and the white race, right? There's always three groups of people from our community that's involved with it, and it's some people that's on this end of the spectrum, on the extreme, some on this end of the spectrum, and there's going to be some people in the middle that's going to try to prevent people from playing the race card because they think people play the race card all the time. So it don't matter what you say, they're going to be like, nah, they're going to try to find some way to say you can't play the race card right here. I don't know why those people are like that, but they will not allow you to play the race card, and they're going to try to prevent you from doing it at all costs.
When it comes to over sexualizing women, it's not a race thing. It's a thing that we as men got to stop doing.
Yeah,
that's not even race. It doesn't matter where you was born or what ethnic group you belong to. Hey, listen, man. Just let her be human. If you find her attractive, man, tell her in a polite way.
Caller from Los Angeles, what's up? We're gonna take 2 more phone calls, then we're leaving. Go ahead, caller from Los Angeles.
All right, you guys. Yeah. Well, for me, what Emmanuel Acho said was, from what I heard, I just think as long as you keep it, you say the same thing to both sides, then I think everything is cool. The only problem I had with what Emmanuel Acho said was what he prefaced his comments with is they said that he was going to say something that was gender neutral and racially indifferent. And I think, and from what I've seen in this country, you can say things that are gender neutral, but I think when you make comments towards Black people in this country, you can never really be racially indifferent. I mean, I think a lot of people like to pretend that we can kind of forget about the history of this country and make comments that are like they say are applied to all races evenly, but I think that would be ignoring the history of this country. So I don't think you could really say, for the most part, you could say a lot of comments towards that involves Black people and think that it's racially indifferent. My main thing for you guys is I was going to ask you guys. So at the All-Star game, right? They added a new 3-point contest. It was instead of Steph Curry versus somebody like maybe Dame Lillard, it was Steph Curry versus a WNBA player. I'm hearing that this Caitlin Clark, her games are getting much higher ratings than NBA games. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys think that the NBA is close to integrating the game?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That will never happen. The closest
what they are close to doing is exploiting Caitlin Clark on NFL products, NBA products, in order to feature her to get more eyes on the WNBA to increase their bottom line. So you will see her at NBA games. You will see her in shootouts with players like Tyrese Halliburton or whatever. You're going to see a whole lot of things with Caitlin Clark in the next year or two that's going to try to bring more eyes to WNBA
commercial with her and Jimmy Butler.
Exactly, to bring more revenue. Because
thanks for the call, Roland. Thanks for the call.
In charge of that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And her boyfriend plays for the Pacers too, so I can see her being involved.
She got a boyfriend?
Like that.
Word,
that's
that was
good
news to me, bro.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like that our women athletes are you know what I mean. But yeah, hey, get the lights up, man. I heard that we don't have we don't have the lights in here, man. So get the lights up for us.
They don't like when we talk greasy.
Nah, Ronnie, what's up? You got 45 seconds.
What's up, Black man?
What's good?
How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, man, I just want to say this, man. When it comes to these young ladies, man, what they doing is amazing.
Yeah,
I love what I'm seeing from all of them. And I hope that they understand and they realize that really they are the spark that's going to change the future for female sports in general. I hope they understand how important what all they bring individually to the game, because all of them are amazing. And I've never been so excited as far as watching female sports until now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ronnie, fun fact.
That's
Fun
real
fact.
talk. Go ahead.
A fun fact: the women's Final Four tickets are averaging double in value than the men's Final Four tickets this year.
And
So
that
you're right.
and that LSU,
I'm not shocked, man.
5 million people watched that. 5 million people watched the LSU Iowa game.
I think it was more than that.
They was on with the last Raw before WrestleMania. So
Which is crazy.
Which is
I think they said that game peaked at 16 million.
16?
Man, listen, it's going to continue to skyrocket. It's going to continue to go up. Trust and believe that. I'm watching UConn and Iowa right now.
Who winning?
UConn up 25-16.
Hey, I told you UConn might beat them.
I like Paige. I like Paige. I really like Paige.
Hey, call in, man.
Let me end off. Let me say this one thing, and then I'm gonna get off. I don't want to get into making the show as far as about what the caller said and stuff, but I do want to point something out. And y'all know because we all grown men. What Angel Reese said as far as about the sexual thing, that didn't have any, that don't matter. The truth is, and y'all know this being men, all those young ladies are being sexualized. All of them.
That's real.
Regardless if it's highlighted or not. We know how it's going. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that they got some solid men around them, you know what I'm saying, to protect them. So 100%. That they're, you know what I'm saying, so that they, you know what I mean, so that they can continue to strive and go up there. Now, it's not going to be easy. They're going to have to deal with some things. I don't agree with everything as far as that Angel has done. She's a young lady. She's in her 20s. She's going to do what 20-year-olds do. We've all been there. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I know y'all said 45 seconds, man. I'll get into it some other time. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. Hey, Jamel, I'm gonna call you back so you can call in. Hey, I'm seeing comments of people getting timed out or banned. And we got some moderators with ranches in there that got capabilities of doing that. But please don't do it unless one of us on the panel asks you to do it. Don't just ban anybody because they're saying something that you don't personally like. All right. Caller from California, you got 30 seconds, and I got to get to Jamel real quick. Go ahead.
Okay.
And try to cut the YouTube off in the background. We can hear it echoing.
Okay. Am I on right now?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so first I want to say, like, the thing with Acho, I'm African, and I totally disagree with Acho. I cannot really stand him. He played in the NFL like 2 years, and you have to ask yourself how he got that position that he's in now. So we know he's a plant. So I disagree with Acho. Now, with Brother DC, what he said about Angel Reese, I have to agree with the brother. I was rooting for Angel Reese. Everybody saw what happened last year, how they were trying to make her the villain when Caitlin Clark was through the You Can't See Me stuff, but they're trying to portray Angel Reese as the villain. She was giving her the same smoke that Caitlin Clark was giving her. So I was rooting for her. She was non-pareil. She was big time. I was rooting for her. What I start to see with her is that she starts feeling the spotlight. She starts enjoying that position, and slowly you start seeing her in commercials and the Sports Illustrated pictures. So now you sexualizing yourself. You're putting those pictures out there. I wasn't looking at you that way. I'm seeing a great basketball player. Now you're putting those pictures out there, and then in the press conference after you lose, you say I'm being sexualized. Nobody sexualized you. You did that.
What's your name, brother?
My name is Virgil.
Virgil. All right. So I say this right. Oh, I think I seen your comments in the comment section, right? So I say this right. I'm with you on that. I did think she was a little bit too loud this summer, and if you can, and we can go back to our group chats with everybody on this panel.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told everybody. I said Caitlin Clark's going to have a way better season than Angel Reese next year because Caitlin Clark had videos of her working all summer, and Angel had videos of her freaking playing all summer. Now that's on the back. Now that's a basketball take. That's hey, Angel is not going to have the season she thinks she's going to have here. She's taking it too easy, right? So that's number one. Number two is she did take pictures and she did go to the post game and mention her being sexualized, but she mentioned other things. She mentioned the other things. So I don't see a connection. I don't see a connection with people being frustrated with her having too much fun during the summer and how people treated her. That's where I'm coming from. You can make your comment of I don't think she worked hard this summer and she wasn't as focused as she should have been. Yeah, that's something I would agree with you on.
100%.
But what we're talking about is that she got undeserved mistreatment, and it wasn't because of the things she did on the court or off the court. It was because she taunted Caitlin Clark, and we know that. We're not going to pretend like that's not why everybody was coming at her. Now, what they're using as an excuse is the things that you mentioned, but that's not why they don't. That's not what it is. Because if she would have never beat Caitlin Clark and taunted her, and then turned around and did all of those things with the pictures and whatever, no one would be saying anything. Am I right or wrong?
You're correct.
Okay, and the last thing I say about Ocho, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about Ocho. He took that show from Marcellus Wiley, who invited him on. Marcellus Wiley,
no doubt.
Right, Marcellus Wiley has a YouTube channel, and his second episode, he explained how Acho took the show from him by working behind his back with the producers. Snake. Yes,
he's that guy.
Right,
100%.
Hey,
I'm with you 100%. Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
I know you guys don't do this, but you cannot paint all Africans the same.
That's true.
Acho, I cannot stand Acho, and I'm from Cameroon. Like I'm African, I'm West African. We run into Nigeria. I don't mess with him. I don't agree with 99% of the things he said.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Acho. You gotta let Acho do Acho things, and you cannot paint every African the same way. We don't think the same.
I agree. I agree. I just met a brother from the Igbo tribe at the VA not too long ago. We hit it off like we knew each other for years, and I wouldn't have got through my worst years in the Navy on that ship that I came to go with Zoe with on the freaking Ponce, the worst ship in the Navy.
One of the worst.
I wouldn't have got through that if it wasn't for two guys from Ghana, Abubakari and Quay.
Abubakari, man.
Right.
They got me through that time. I faced some of the worst times I ever faced, some of the most racist things I ever had done to me in the military, and them two brothers got me through. So I understand 100%. You can't paint all Africans the same. I agree with you.
I appreciate that call, Virgil.
I appreciate that.
All right, thanks, bro.
Let me say this real quick before I go.
Yeah.
Let me say one more thing before I go. What I think that the WNBA is trying to do, and you guys may have touched on that because you all are really fantastic analysts and commentators.
Appreciate
is
that, brother.
They're trying to create a bird magic situation for the WNBA.
I agree.
100%.
I think they do bird magic, but they had that rivalry that took the NBA from local to national prominence. I think that's the same thing they're trying to do.
Yeah,
Me,
excellent
my favorite player that I've seen this year, since those two came out, is Juju Watkins.
She cold. Oh my God.
She's a stud.
Better than both of them.
Go Diddy.
Listen, I'll put it like this, man.
That's my take on it. So I just thank you for the time. I know you gotta go, but I appreciate the time. I appreciate your work, brothers. You guys be doing a great job. Thank you so much for having me for a little while.
All right, thanks, bro.
Virgil.
Hey, I'll put it like this. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark might be Bird and Magic. But when Juju come in, she gonna come in and be Jordan.
Yeah.
Hey, Juju is a mug, bro. She is stud.
Juju is cold-blooded, bro.
And it's easy for her. It's easy. The game comes so simple to her. Like she's not.
Now, if she would have said she was flipping plays at 8, I'd have believed it.
Hey, listen, no MA, no young MA. Yo, Juju is a stud, bro.
Hey, somebody needed to slap George the Truth Hurts to some what color paintbrush. You need to stop with that. You need to stop with that. Hey, what's good, man? Jamel, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
Detroit Mel, what up, Brody?
Explain your controversial comments, man.
I know, right? This is crazy. Listen, first of all, I ain't no goofy. I ain't none of that. I'm from Brooklyn. But I was what my point was saying that I was saying two different things.
Okay.
I was touching on the fact of when she said that she was being sexualized. And I'm like, all right, shorty, that's fine. But it's certain things that you do. I understand the the comments about the article, all that shit was disgusting. I just was taking the position of like, all right, you can't have it both ways. That's all it was. It's like, shorty, you out there doing, she has the right to do whatever she wants because she's a 20-year-old kid, which is fine. I ain't too whatever the age is, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, you can't do that. We got to kind of be fair with it. Like, all right, shorty, we know you lost. It ain't about that. But don't try to, you know what I mean? Don't try to double talk. That's all I was saying.
Double talk how?
Hold on, Jamel, let me ask you a couple questions real quick. All right, you in college right now. You're an athlete, right? You get an NIL deal, right? And your NIL deal is with Taco Bell.
Or Hangs.
No, we're gonna go Taco Bell right quick. You got an NIL deal with Taco Bell.
I hope you got one with Taco Bismarck right afterwards.
Nah, listen. And then in week 4 of the season, you happen to get food poisoning. And somebody say, shit, we seen you do Taco Bell commercials, man. You deserve food poisoning. Like, is that right?
No, that's not right. That's
right. So hold on. So this young lady has NIL deals with Sports Illustrated, with Fashion Nova, and things like that. So these are paid promotions for her. So we can't say, hey, you took this bread to fix your family lifestyle financially. That it's okay now for you to be sexualized. Come on.
My point is this. No matter what, I don't care what profession is. I don't care what women do, whatever position. Listen, what you're misinterpreted is this. You have rappers, all kind of people. This is what they do to get their bag. That's fine. But when you get your bag doing it a particular way, right or wrong, that ain't my point. I don't care about that. My point is, then you can't turn around and say I'm being sexualized when you're doing sexualized things.
Yes, you can.
All I'm saying.
Yes, you can.
No,
I'm
saying,
no, you can. Change the word. No, change the word can't to can. You can do it. You can absolutely do something and not expect the LA Times to call your entire to call your entire team dirty debutantes. Like seriously, that's a professional, well-established newspaper. That's not some website some kid made. Yeah, that's not some website some kid made and they just wrote an article. This is the LA Times.
I 150% agree with you on that. I'm not talking about that. I told you, I think it's two different points that we're arguing. What you're talking about is about the LA Times and Ocho. Those are fucking idiots. I'm sorry if I curse. They're idiots. My point was saying I understand, I don't want to keep belaboring this point. My point was saying that when she said it, that she's being sexualized, it's like Cardi B coming out her face saying that she's being sexualized.
So your only gripe with Angel Reese would be that she mentioned being sexualized. So she wouldn't have mentioned that.
That's all I'm saying.
So we don't act like she didn't say she was getting death threats. The only thing that bothers us is that she was getting sexualized.
No. That's a whole different thing.
How is it? It was all said in the same breath.
Understood. But what I'm saying is this. We're not talking about her getting death threats. And if that's the case, she's getting death threats, then we all should pull up to our house and make sure that she's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been with my wife for 30 years and I got 3 daughters. So I'm not coming at it from like to be a pig or nothing like that. I just saying like it's two sides to every story. That's all I'm saying. It ain't no trying to down the girl. She can wear whatever she want to wear. I just was saying like it's a slippery slope when you do that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's tough to do you can't do this if you did that because
I didn't say that.
And I'm just coming from a standpoint of being able to see a lot of sexual assault cases and read through them. I'm talking about reading 30, 40 page investigations, sometimes 200-page investigations, but I'm reading through it. And people really think that they can get away with assaulting or harassing someone sexually because of something she did or said. Right, you get what I'm saying? It's like I've seen cases where people would date a female, and this is in the military. They were dating, right, and they would have relations one night, and the next night they would want to have relations, and she would be like, no, and they think they can take it.
I'm good.
You get what I'm saying? Or they would see a girl that was kind of fast. And know a lot of people done ran through it, and they think just because she got that reputation that they can come in to work and say things to her sexual in nature, and they think that look, man, she's asking for it. Like this is how she play.
Nah, that's something different.
No, all right. So it's the same thing. If I pose nude or half naked,
please
that doesn't mean that I'm asking for everything. I'm not. That doesn't mean you got the right to come and do and say whatever you want because I invited you. You can't do that.
That's two different things. Yeah, I think that is something completely different.
Okay, I give you another example. I'll leave another example.
I think what hold on, Mel.
If you
I
leave
think what
your
the
front
brother's
door
saying,
unlocked, can I come in anytime I want to?
I think what the brother is saying
man, you left it
is,
unlocked.
I don't agree. See, my thing is, I think we're talking about two different things. I'm not talking about she not being able to do whatever she wants and you can touch or approach her. Nah, I'm not. Nah, get the hell out of here. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you're saying is that she can post whatever she want to post, and then they have the right to say whatever they want to do and can approach her and all that. I'm not saying it. That's crazy.
Okay.
So I think the underline of what you were trying to say is the way that she looks, the way that she dresses, the things that she's done. One could expect for other people to see her as a sex symbol because it indeed turns people on. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. That's it.
So you want her to get a reverse BBL?
Hell no! Listen, I don't care about nothing. I'm married, brother. I don't give a damn.
Because even
if she had that daggone Muslim garb on, I'm
good,
yeah,
bro,
smart man. Hey, Jamel,
you know what? You know what? I'll say this, man. I was sitting here thinking, man, and I can't help but think that had LSU won and she said the same comments, if the reaction would have been the same.
What
I think LSU losing and then those comments coming out, everybody wants to like,
Chris, that ain't what it is. They wanted a pound of flesh, and it's easier if she would have stayed in her boastfulness and in her strength to attack her, right? So
what happened is in that press conference, you seen a 20-year-old human.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
and it was like,
you don't want to see a human because you want your pound of flesh.
You want your pound of flesh, and they was like, man, you escaping this smoke we trying to give you because we can't give it to you as a victim, and we mad because you escaped it. That's all. That's the only thing that's going on. That's why everybody keeps saying you can't play victim. You was the big bad wolf. You can't play victim now, and that what that means is, dang man, we can't attack you like we want to with you being a victim, and we mad that you start crying and victimize yourself.
National media is who wanted to
crying didn't have nothing to do with that though.
That's what they're saying though. Acho saying she can't cry. Yeah, they wanted her pound of flesh.
Didn't have nothing to do with that though.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's two different points because her crying didn't have nothing to do with that at all.
And that's all we've been trying to say all day. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, copy.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. All right, man. We go. Yep.
I'll see y'all later, man.
All right, bro.
It's